How can anyone compete with me when I get excited about my work? How can anyone compete with me if I found a task which I can get into a flow for 12 hours a day if I want to? How can anyone compete with me when I'm genuinely excited to wake up, get on with my work, make progress, make money? Literally last night I was struggling to sleep because my mind was racing for ideas for my business, because I'm like, oh, I've got 5 ideas for this, and then I've got another idea for that. Oh, but what if I do that? I literally had so many ideas that I had to get a piece of paper to write it all down, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to fall asleep, because I wanted to make sure that I remembered it. Literally in the past I used to have a piece of paper and a Sharpie right next to my bed, so I could literally just wake up if I'm trying to go to sleep and just quickly scribble it down in the dark so that I remember it tomorrow and so that I can go to sleep now. If that doesn't tell something to you, then I don't know, but I genuinely get so excited and have so many ideas whenever I'm thinking about something. And to be fair, I need to give myself more time to think, because if you give yourself more time to think, you have more ideas, you can process things better. What I'm trying to say is the fact that I've eliminated high dopamine things like TikTok and YouTube. It's like, what now? Oh, well, I might as well do work. That's literally the next funnest thing for me to do. Because I'm not just wasting my brain on scrolling like, I'm literally excited to do my work. Like, if that doesn't sound crazy to you, I don't know what does. I'm genuinely just looking forward to every day waking up and doing like 10 hours of work, because it's just so fun. And I know I'm making good progress, doing the right thing. And little side note, once you start actually making money, it gives you 10 times motivation. Like, I feel so good and so excited, so motivated to keep doing my work. So just know that once you finally make your first bit of money, it just compounds and you just want to work even more. What I've been doing is getting into editing for other people. A lot of other editors, they're alright, but they still watch like YouTube and TikTok, because that kind of comes with it. You know, you're editing YouTube videos, so you probably watch a lot of YouTube videos, but none of them can compete with me because I'm ignoring all of that. And I'm just genuinely excited about the one task that you need to do if you want to be an editor. My favorite part of it, and the part that I prioritize the most, is literally just editing the videos. And if I'm doing that for 8, 10, 12 hours a day, no one can compete with me. There are, of course, other things that you need to do, but I'm doing them as well because I know that it's important to factor in. You can't just do one thing necessarily. You do need other things to build yourself up to help you earn the income. But on a long enough time scale, I will absolutely destroy everyone. And I can genuinely say with confidence, after the progress that I've made over the past 2 months of doing editing, that probably next year I'll be earning 10k a month. Now that might seem kind of crazy, and to be fair, I told myself that 2 years ago, but that was at the very start of my self-improvement journey, and you know, I was like 15, 16. With the knowledge I have now and the path I know I'm going on, I know that I'm so ready to just keep learning, destroy everyone. And next year, if I'm keeping on the same path, I can probably be making 10k a month. It's because there's genuinely few people who can get rid of everything else and simplify their day to the one task which is most important for you to do. If you just simplify your life and get rid of things like YouTube and TikTok, you'll be more excited to do the work, because, you know, what else is there for you to do? Of course, there are other things, but it just makes it so much easier. And instead of wanting to go and play some video games or something, my video game is leveling up in life. I'm playing GTA in real life, just leveling up, getting more money, and developing my character. So there's basically 3 things that you need to do for no one to be able to compete with you. The first is to do a dopamine detox, which is basically what I've been doing for the past 2 years. Get rid of the YouTube, get rid of the TikTok, get rid of all these high dopamine activities, and your new baseline will be that instead of wanting to go and game instead, you want to go and do work, because you'll be sitting there bored and you won't think, oh, I'm gonna go do gaming. No, you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go do work. I'm excited to do work now that I've gotten rid of all of those other stupid activities. Again, this is a topic that's been told 5,000 times. I'm not gonna talk more about it. Go and watch some videos if you're not 100% sure on what I'm talking about. Just search dopamine detox. But the second thing you need to do is find a task which you can get into the flow easily. So usually you can only genuinely do this after you've done a dopamine detox, because it's difficult for you to get into a flow when you're always thinking about your gaming or going watching TikTok instead, and you see work as something which you just have to get through and you don't want to do. But chances are you can still just find a task which you just really love doing, and it's really easy for you to just switch off and just go straight into it. I kind of just accidentally found this with editing after starting my YouTube channel, and I guess I kind of have the same thing with filming, which is why I still do it and why I love doing it. But the thing that lets me progress so much, develop and destroy my competition is because I'm not doing tasks like for some stupid e-commerce business, which I don't care at all about. I don't care about going onto AliExpress and buying some random Chinese product and selling it to people. That's not a flow state task. That's so much more of a grind. That is genuinely harder work because it's just mundane and boring and you can't get into the flow state of doing it. And of course, you know what, genuinely respect to those people that do it, because at least me personally, I just can't imagine doing that. So what you need to do again is just find something which you enjoy doing. Me, I can, like I said, get into the flow state of editing for like 12 hours a day if I want to. But the third and final thing you need to make sure that you're doing is work hard for hours every single day. This probably should have been the first one, but you just need to have a baseline of doing 5 hours of work every single day for 2 years, and I promise you that's the way to destroy your competition. For me, the things that I'm doing, the progress I'm making, the money I'm earning, it's kind of just like a bit of extra because I'm just doing the work regardless. I don't even care. For the past 2 years, I've been doing work on my YouTube channel every single day, and I haven't had any expectation for it. I've literally just been doing it hours every day, working on it, not expecting anything. So anything else I get on top is just a little bit extra. The point is that you need to have a baseline like this where it doesn't matter what you're doing, as long as you're learning, improving your skills, doing some work for hours every single day on something. Over a long enough time period, like 2 or 3 years, you'll eventually find something and be able to earn yourself income and destroy your competition. Even though I wasn't earning anything for 2 years whilst doing my YouTube channel, I was developing myself, learning the skills, learning the editing, which now allows me to do the editing with all the knowledge and progress that I've made. So do a dopamine detox, get rid of all the stupid habits you have, like scrolling on TikTok. It's a lot easier said than done, so maybe go watch some of my other videos or just search some other videos on YouTube. Once you've done the dopamine detox, it will only really be possible to truly find a flow state task you can get into. But once you've done it, then try and find various tasks by trying them out and see which one you can just switch off and go into and which you really enjoy doing. And finally, have a baseline of just working hours every day on whatever it is, your flow state task. And if you do that for 2 or 3 years, you're going to destroy a competition and you're just going to be on the right path doing what you actually want to do in life. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to help me out, you can go and click that Google form, which is the first link in the description, and it's just a few seconds and a few questions to help me out and let me know what sort of videos you want, what sort of pain you're going through, so I can make a video even tailored to you. And I hope you enjoy this video. See you in the next one.